Well, good evening, everyone, and we're getting towards 9:30, sort of, 9:24 here in Toronto. We're starting to get into the time of night where medium wave DXing is possible, and I want to give this guy a chance. So if I'm going to do medium wave DXing, the first thing I'll usually do is check with the Sangean, which is connected to an external antenna, which works okay on some AM frequencies. That's the MLA 30 plus, which claims to be good down to 500 kilohertz, which would give you the AM band. I think that's actually a fair claim. Its directionality, of course, is, you can't go out and adjust it every time. Well, I mean, you could, but not the way I have it set up. Right, so let me just turn this radio on over here. I hope the mic will pick this up. So that's 880 from New York City. And that's coming in on the Sangean ATS 909X2 from my external antenna. Now the second one that we could check would be 770, and that's also just starting to come in. So, sorry for doing that off camera, but what we now see is that we're starting to get into the realm of DX medium wave being a possibility. So now, can we get anything using an interior antenna, an inside antenna, so that we can give this radio a try? And I usually just use the Texan for that. The Sangean is quite a bit better on medium wave, although, not that much for practical purposes. So let's turn this on. So weekly coming in. We could cut down the bandwidth a little bit. Okay, and we could also go to 770, which is also coming in weekly at this point. But let's go back to 880, because it tends to be a little stronger. So let's have a try. It looks actually like positioning the antenna like this is reasonable. So we'll see how this works. I forgot to say I have not tried this.
Needs a lesson in basic.
In this with it sitting down like this.
Just saying, would you take that class?
I want to show you something, just while I'm thinking about it. We're between stations here, and I just sort of tuned accidentally using the Texan. You can hear it on the Panasonic. My presumption is that sort of noise transfers from the circuitry inside the Texan, and that explains why relatively inexpensive DSP-based radios have that annoying muting between, steps as you turn the dial, because they're trying to cover up that noise. And my guess is that the more expensive ones that then don't have that kind of muting have gone to the expense and complexity of that's required to prevent that noise from making its way into the circuitry. But I've noticed this a couple of times using the radios side by side. Okay, I think this is 880. Oh, you can hear me clicking around over here.
high from 86 degrees this Tuesday.
All right, let's try. Yep. So there you go. Panasonic's not doing too badly. That's not too shabby at all. So I won't try too much more because we're very much at the beginning of the medium wave DX evening here in Toronto. I may record some more video if something comes in again later, and we'll see. I also have the Sony over here, so I'll give that a try as well. But just for the moment, it's quite clear that the Panasonic is quite capable of pulling in, very powerful, but quite distant stations given appropriate conditions.
Mostly sunny tomorrow, high 94 degrees. Thursday, sunny to partly cloudy. There'll be a heavy gusty thunderstorm in spots during the afternoon.
So it's about midnight, and I've decided to give WCBS on 880 from New York another try.
That's a nice number, but not for temperatures.
I've moved away from the electronics a little bit.
This is WCBS and WCBS FM HD2 New York.
Pretty good performance from the little Panasonic.
A 15-year-old is expected to be okay, but a 14-year-old is in serious condition. The Manhattan DA drops the charges against the
Good night.